global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. For truth, for a while now, Nnamdi Kanu legal team have been going through some tensions within themselves. Well, Nnamdi Kanu have a special message for them all, every one of them. Ifeanyi Ejiofor have decided to speak up over what is going on and those who have been going through so much length. And you have a special message also to Biafra supporting the movement. And Nnamdi Kanu even went as far as telling his people to unwind, relax, take a chill pill, take some bottles. You're going to find out in the moment exactly what he said. But before we do so, like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Alright, let's start with what Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who seemed to be the center of this whole issue. Well, according to him first, before we go to what Nnamdi Kanu said, he said, God's grace will continue to speak for us and expose the wolves in sheep clothing, irrespective of their length of time amongst us. He now said in Igbo, I will interpret. He said, so what we are doing now, the interpretation means what we are doing now is a thing of the spirit. I continue with the news. It's no surprise as Onyendu always foresee them before they occur. Hence, he has always fortified me with his encouraging words and confidence. We are winning, Umuchineke. Please remain focused and consistently keep your eyes on the ball. It will certainly end in victory and praises. Continue with your supplications to the Almighty Chukwukika Abiyama and remain blessed. Umuchineke, Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Esquire. And of course, this is what Nnamdi Kanu told them when they visited. This is his own version of the story. Well, for Nnamdi Kanu, this is what he has to tell his people. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, that's Nnamdi Kanu, has assured his legal team that he will emerge victorious in the terrorism charges filed against him by the federal government. The Department of State Services, DSS, dragged Kanu before Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja for offenses bordering on terrorism. On Thursday, March 2022, his legal team paid him a scheduled visit at the headquarters of DSS where he is currently being held. Meanwhile, leader of his legal team, that's Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has on Friday, March 4th, 2022, revealed that what Kanu told them during the routine meeting. Ejiofor said the Ipob leader asked the legal team to remain calm and create time to unwind amid all the troubles. According to the lawyer, Kanu also expressed dissatisfaction over DSS's refusal to grant him access to his legal team after several attempts. He said, and I quote him, "The court ordered routine visit to our indefatigable client, Nnamdi Kanu, was observed as a Thursday. And Thursday, after days which turned into weeks of grandstanding, we were able to meet with our client Nnamdi Kanu. In his unshaken, undeterred resolve, Onyendu was in high spirits as he took time to explain why he protested against the denial of access to his lawyers during the last 3 successive visits. He was deeply troubled with those incidents, particularly when it was done in flagrant disregard and violation of extant orders of the court. We understood Onyendu's gross and seized the opportunity to intimate him of the measures we have taken so far to ensure that such ugly incident does not occur again." Onyendu used the opportunity to offer advice and words of encouragement, particularly to myself. He took his time to urge me to remain resolute and focused and never to be distracted by the deliberate evil ploys of the enemies to break me. Indeed, Onyendu saw tomorrow. Unknown to him that at the time he was handing down these words of encouragement and encomium, the slandermongers were hurriedly putting together another stunt, which was, however, dead on arrival. Onyendu particularly encouraged me to be strong and even stronger in the coming days. He said that I should expect more and more slander, but I should be assured that he and Chineke will always be there for me. We all agreed that this is a very critical period as victory is staring on our faces, and any opportunity offered to be distracted will take us back because the enemies are united in their resolve, but their evil plots are all surmountable. As for me, I am firm and solid any day, anytime. I remain firm like the rock of Gibraltar. Forward ever, backward never. On a lighter note, Onyedi requested his visiting team to make out time to hang out and enjoy some bottles of drinks. Chai, this is air. In summary, Onyendu is in a very strong and firm spirit now than before. He employs all his followers and Chineke to remain undivided, resolute, and unshaken in their resolve for victory. Onyendu assures everyone that he will come out victorious and stronger. He commended his supporters and Chineke and urged you to remain prayerful and continue to be peaceful in your conduct as you have always demonstrated over time. Onyendu is profoundly proud of all of you. All of you. We appreciate you all, Chineke, for your support and perseverance. Be assured that it will surely end in praises. I like the firm spirit of Nnamdi Kanu. I must also commend the firm spirit of Ifeanyi Ejiofor. In the face of all this going on, one would expect that not only would he bend, he will break. But rather than that, what is amazing about this whole thing is the fact that Nnamdi Kanu did not see it coming as he didn't even know that it's already here. But he could feel it in his inner man. And hence he had already told him, I said, look, you're my lawyer. You've been with me for years. If they came for me, they will come for you. But remember, be resolute. You fought to this level. Of course, victory is just a shot, just by the wayside. Don't let anything waver you from the left nor from the right. The truth is, you're close to your victory line. And what is amazing about this whole thing is the fact that while he was speaking to Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the motion has already begun. There seem to be a lot of rifts that are with so many issues, which he refused to mention until the Fein issue became magnified. Now, the funny part is Nnamdi Kanu is actually telling them all to sit together, unwind, have fun, take some bottles. Is that part, that taking some bottles that caught my attention? As in, don't be too weary, don't overwork, looking for evidence, looking for points. You've done enough, and we are sure victories are sure. Just take some bottles, feel good, because you're already celebrating victory, you're cruising into victory. Everything you're saying, who should be worried the most should have been Nnamdi Kanu, who is actually in detention. But he seemed to be encouraging his legal team, who are actually outside doing the work. I guess the pressure is upon the legal team and is giving them assurance, look, relax. I already see the hands of time and I see me cruising in victory, and that's quite encouraging. And the funny part is the fact that it is an unscripted message Ifeanyi Ejiofor wrote that caught my attention. He said, even though those who have stayed with them for a lengthy time, that the saboteurs are within the rank and file of them. Oh my God.